Tell me when you're ready so that I can start. Somebody must tell me they're ready.
Ons is reg.
Is julle reg? Okay. Good morning to everyone. We are standing here today, Monday morning, at the Transvaal Road Police Station here in Kimberley. And as you can all see, we are standing here today for one purpose only. And the reason why we're here today, the DA as well as the EFF, as well as the members from COPE, who have given an apology this morning due to unforeseen circumstances that they cannot be here. But the purpose why we're here today is to come and lay criminal charges against the Speaker of the Solplaatjie municipality. As everybody is well aware, that last week, Friday, there was a meeting that was convened in order to elect the new mayor. Unfortunately, that process did not happen because the ANC have done their homework and they've realized that their numbers do not tally and they do not have the majority. Subsequent to that, they asked for an adjournment, and shortly after they came back from the adjournment, it was complete chaos. That meeting was deliberately and woefully disrupted by the ANC. I was present when this happened. I was sitting in the public gallery together with the media, and we have witnessed the chaos that happened on Friday in Solplaatjie. Now, to us as the community members and members from different political parties, this is completely unacceptable. We cannot allow the ANC to try and stifle democratic processes in our country as well as here in our community. And it is for that reason that we have decided collectively, our councillors, their lives were in danger. We have seen on Friday that the Speaker have done absolutely nothing in order to try and protect these councillors from the intimidation and also from the vandalism that we have seen that happened on Friday. For the first time as a politician, I felt very uncomfortable and I felt very worried as I was seated there in the public gallery. And it was born behind the backdrop of when I saw people starting to throw in councillors in the council chamber with bottles, as well as with water-filled bottles and with glasses. With me here today, I've got one of the DA councillors, Sharon Stein, who was thrown with a bottle. We have brought that bottle as testimony to say that we cannot allow that our people must start feeling intimidated to go to council meeting. Now, we didn't expect anything better. This is what happened when a political party is starting to lose its momentum. There is no leadership in the ANC. Ever since this whole debacle has started, I haven't heard the Premier of this province coming out loud and clear to give direction and to try and interfere in these processes in her party. We are not surprised at all, but we're going to bring a stop to this thing because we will make sure that the democratic processes of the people and the will of the people via the communities that will be respected. This is our only place where we can come for recourse because we have seen that the Speaker, she was entertaining the fact that these people were intimidated on Friday. She didn't call in the security. The security were present there. The security was standing idling, watching the circus and this debacle as it unraveled. I was expecting the least that the Speaker should have done was to order all the people that were sitting there in the public gallery, including myself, to be recused from the activities that happened on Friday. They had one thing in mind only, and that was to try and get Patrick Mabilo elected as executive mayor. The people of Solplaatjie and the community members, including all the councillors that we see standing here today, they have made a clear choice that Patrick Mabilo is not the mayor that they want to be elected. And it is for that reason that we say enough is enough. We will not and we cannot allow the ANC to think that they've got caviar to do as they pleases, and we need to bring them to a stop. Wednesday, when we're going to go to that meeting, because from here on, we will be requesting for a special council meeting to be convened, where we can look at electing a mayor again. The mayor of the people is Timane. He is the mayor of the people, a former ANC councillor. or a current councillor of the ANC. Now, you know what? Sometimes it happens that political parties, they also subscribe to their constitutions of their parties, which we don't have a problem with, but we can never allow that one or certain individuals can be protected at the expense of the ratepayers of Kimberley. That is the reason why we are here today. Questions?
Now that Mr. Klag, two other peer councillors say what is the status?
Well, obviously, these are tactics that the ANC will use in order to try and bring some fear, instill some fear. Fear coupled with intimidation in order to try and get control over their members. The fact of the matter is, the people do not trust the ANC anymore. This ANC is not the ANC of Nelson Mandela that brought hope to South Africa and all its people. The Rainbow Nation of 1994. What we see here today is the ANC have forgotten about the people. They have completely left the people behind. That is the reason why you see that unemployment in the Northern Cape is one of the highest in the country. The fact that these people have now been removed, it is a party decision. But at the end of the day, it's a matter where we as the Democratic Alliance, together with the other members here present, we will do everything and anything in our power to make sure that at the end of the day, that the community must come first.
Is there any chance of you guys moving for?
Most definitely. Well, it goes without saying that Springbok, as the acting speaker at the moment, number one, he's completely incompetent to be a speaker. Number two, he does not understand the processes of Solplaiki in the municipality. And number three, what worries me the most is what happened on Friday. So there's no doubt about that. As a collective, we will be asking and bringing a vote of no confidence in the speaker very soon.
Now that Mr. Klag has been removed, is there anyone maybe in the council that will think is the qualities of the coming election?
Well, you see what is important here. The members standing here today, that is a collective decision and a choice of the people. I think as political parties, yes, we do have our preferences as far as candidates are concerned. Who do we want to lead in a certain position? But this time around, we must be able to look beyond political party lines. We must be able to look at what does the ratepayer and who does the ratepayer prefer as the candidate, especially in the light of the current situation that is unfolding in Solplaiki. I mean, the most important thing that we would like to request is to ask for a forensic audit to be conducted in the doings of Solplaiki municipality. And everybody knows that. That is why the ANC will do anything in their power to make sure that they stop those processes, because they've got a keen interest in the doings that happens in Solplaiki. It is a given fact that Solplaiki municipality is used as an ATM for certain political parties as well as political members. So that is a given fact. And we need to stop these tendencies where the municipality is being used as an ATM.
Exactly what charges will you be laying against the speaker?
Well, firstly, the members here present, they felt intimidated. And secondly, they felt unsafe. Because you must remember that there's only one person that is in charge of the business of the day, and that happens to be the speaker. The least that the speaker could have done was to adjourn that meeting in an orderly fashion, which he did not. He was put under pressure after they came back from their caucus briefing, because at the time they realized they do not have the numbers. And it's only then that he have suggested that the meeting must be adjourned. Equally so, we have it on good authority that Madika, who was a former mayor, as well as senior members in the ANC, have instigated the people in the public gallery to start throwing stone, to start throwing bottles, as well as throwing people with glasses. Those people will be testifying that here today when they will be laying these charges. They will be bringing charges to them so that at the end of the day we make sure that does happen.
Yes, Chief.
Any more questions? Yeah.
My name is Montez. I'm the Deputy Chairperson of the EFF in the Northern UK. We are angered by the negligence that was portrayed by the Speaker in making to protect the councillors. We are gobsmacked as the EFF that the very people that claim to be the advocates of democracy, they have shown that they are extremely undemocratic. And we are also certain that the leadership of the ANC in the province forms part of the anarchy that prevailed during that council meeting. We want to make the province aware, the people in the province aware that the secretary of the ANC, Deshi, was part of this anarchism. Even outside the council, we could see him chanting and singing along with those anarchists that came to the gallery. As the EFF, we think only law can regulate this undemocratic behavior of the ANC. As the EFF, we are fully behind the idea that the ANC must face the might of the law in terms of their reactions towards democratic processes that prevailed in the council. And we are only persuaded by one thing, that we cannot have a situation whereby democratically elected councillors are intimidated through anarchism by ANC and its membership. It's disappointing that by today we do not have a mayor in that council. And we do not have the mayor precisely because the ANC did not want the mayor of the people. The people wanted Thabane, it was clear. And opposition did not even have a problem bringing Thabane on board. We thought that is what the people want and we support the view. But the ANC, because they themselves, they hate democracy, they made sure that the council is dissolved. And the speaker, that's one person I think that must be removed from that position. His position is supposed to be neutral. He cannot choose sides. And for us to continue with such person, that means we will always experience this kind of activities in the council. We as the EFF, our stand is just as we are saying, we are behind the idea to open a case where we can see law taking its course. Thank you very much.
Members from the media, I just want to thank you very much because I think what is happening in this town, whether you want to know it or not, it impacts you indirectly or directly as a ratepayer as well. Thank you very much for coming because we want to make sure that as opposition political parties, we don't want to play to the gallery or any sensation. We want to make sure that we must start making sure that the rules and procedures which underpins our constitution are being adhered to, not by some of us, by all of us. So thank you very much for coming, and yeah, we will be going in there and do what we're supposed to be doing. Thank you very much.
Lisa, how's it?
They say push.
I want them to know that it's a protection for people. Colleagues, can I ask you to hang around for another minute? Let me just all my staff is guys and